I played guitar again as a teenager. I played in bands from when I was about 14 years old.
That thing right here where you're bouncing the bar on the second string. Go to the second, yeah. And you bounce there, bounce there, bounce there, bounce there.
Right. I had a teacher named Paul Hansen, a guitar teacher, who's an amazing guy, and a really talented musician and a great teacher, really patient.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Fun. This way I get to fake it.
That's
I really
great,
am
Michael.
turning my hand up.
Okay, good. Now, Huey, what you want to do is you want to just stay up there with the megaphone screaming at these guys until they stop.
Okay. And here we go. Marker.
Hey.
And next, please. Next group, please.
Okay. With the pinheads.
Thank you very much, fellas. We'll try this again next year.
I think that the score for Back to the Future is brilliant.
Al Silvestri totally understood what we were after.
I saw the whole film. I came back and looked for something that would essentialize the whole film. The aspects of the writing and shooting of this picture lent itself to this kind of old-fashioned fantasy adventure story.
We have a giant, full-sounding movie score.
I think it's absolutely essential that it's supporting and not overbearing. And the music was, that theme was incredible.
See if you bastards can do 90.
Then tell me, future boy, who's President of the United States in 1985?
Ronald Reagan.
As they said in the film, Back to the Future, where we're going, we don't need roads.
Reagan loved the movie. We heard from the White House that when he ran the movie in the White House, he made the projection stop the movie at the reference to who's President of the United States, and watch it again. He was laughing so hard he missed some of the dialogue.
Ronald Reagan, the actor? Then who's vice president? Jerry Lewis?
That title in itself is just extremely catchy. I wish I had a nickel for every time I've seen it in a headline or a sub-headline in a magazine, a newspaper, an advertisement, or, you know, hearing it mentioned time and time again on television or radio.
Stay in school. Get that diploma. And let's go back to the future now.
Because the movie is now dated in the present, sort of adds another spin to the idea of time travel, because the present is time travel unto itself. But I think that's part of sort of the charm of the whole concept.
So, you know, Marty, I'm going to be very sad to see you go. You've really made a difference in my life. You've given me something to shoot for. Just knowing that I'm going to be around to see 1985. The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
Is the DeLorean the egg or the chicken? Which enhances which? Does the movie enhance the DeLorean, which of course it did, because the DeLorean went out of business and will still be remembered because of the movies? did the DeLorean enhance the movie? Well, of course it did, because the original time travel was done in a refrigerator.
Look out!
When Bob Gale and Bob Zemeckis decided that they weren't going to make the time machine a refrigerator and they were going to make it a DeLorean, it was a natural pick.
This idea evolved in the story that if it were in a really cool looking car, which would, be able to drive fast, that would also create problems for the person, especially when he goes back in time, because he would have this vehicle that was like from another world.
Here we go. Debris. And rolling.
Hey, camera only. Mark.
Action! We wanted to do that one joke in the barn where the kid from the 50s sees a contemporary car and thinks it's a spaceship. That was the joke. And then we said, oh, well, DeLorean. They have gull-wing doors.
It's a flying saucer from outer space!
The most challenging special effects sequence of this movie is when a lightning bolt strikes. I can remember reading the script for the first time and pondering just exactly how we were going to achieve it.
The way it was described in the script, it was like, and the largest lightning bolt in cinematic history descends from heaven and hits the clock tower. And I thought, yeah, that sounds like a challenge. I want to go for something like that.
It's very easy to write and sometimes hard to achieve, but I think we have some tricks up our sleeve yet.
I think one of the things that was most intimidating about this movie when I first started doing it was that there were so many things going on, like the lightning, the wind, and all that stuff, that as an actor, you're kind of incidental. The thing I always got to remember is every time they watch a shot, they got to make sure that the crane is right, and the wind is right, and the lightning's right, and the leaves that they're throwing in is right. But I know when it gets in the theaters, what they're going to look at is whether I look like an idiot or not. So I got to monitor that. Anyway, so the deal is now I gotta yell over these fans in order to be heard, so I sound like Broderick Crawford. My hair is not blowing around as much as it should because I got 20 pounds of grease in it. And so basically I'm dying out there, but it looks great, they keep saying. It looks great. So the things that appealed to me right away were, it's this teenage kid, this guy, rock and roll musician who liked to skateboard and chase girls, which was, pretty much who I was.
By the third day, he knew every single person on the set by name. He was just so gung-ho, and he actually, sort of matched Zemeckis' energy level.
The big global idea is to have the audience invested in the character.
So if you compare, say, a Jimmy Stewart type character and compare a Marty McFly, Michael Fox in a Back to the Future film, I think what you see is like, gosh, this is a teenager not that dissimilar from myself.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic. This is where Ralph dresses up as the man from space.
What do you mean you've seen this? It's brand new.
Yeah, well, I saw it on a rerun.
You can look at It's a Wonderful Life, which is sort of a time travel story. And that works, even though, I wasn't alive back in 1946, which is where it takes place. All movies that are timeless, if you will, or work even when they're dated, work because the characters are universal.
1955.
Marty McFly is a very reactive character.
My name is Lorraine. Lorraine Baines?
But you're so thin.
And Michael was this kid, with all that excitement and curiosity and energy. And I remember coming off of that very easily.
It was the nature of Michael J. Fox that he brought good things out in everybody else, and he fed off of those good things that came out of that.
Michael Fox is he's a great actor. He's got a fabulous sense of comedy timing. He looks perfect for the part.
Michael Fox has a great sense of humor. He's got wonderful comic timing. His dry approach to Alex in Family Ties is what, for me, causes me to watch that show week to week to week to week to week.
He would be filming Family Ties all day, then come and be Marty all night.
So said they only sleep. He was getting a lot of the time. It was the amount of time it took him in the back of the car between Paramount and Hollywood out to Universal.
Probably working until about 4:35 in the morning, and then I'll sleep more until about 6 o'clock.
Michael stepped in and it was there.
He was Marty McFly. You don't always know in those first couple of weeks. To me, it was like, this is a fait accompli. It's either going to work or it isn't.
Michael J. Fox is a sort of everyman. He's accessible as an actor. He's likable. He's funny. He's got great timing. I mean, everybody, there's something about him that is appealing as an actor.
Bob was right. Bob's got great instincts, and he knew who was right for Marty McFly.
This was a big studio movie. He loved the script. He really wanted to be there.